Never a dull moment in the arcade universe. Greetings everybody and welcome to the arcade. This is episode 64, the BurgerTime Restoration Part 1. I want to share something with everybody. This technology is not really arcade related. However, it is something that I use on this channel on a regular basis. And this is my very brand new gadget. This is, as you can see, this is the DJI Mavic Air 4K drone. It is amazing. You could take this thing, if you travel and want to use a drone, this is the one to use. I used the Phantom 4 and I've actually used the Phantom 2 over the years on this channel. And that's not going to change anytime soon to use a drone, so expect more great aerial footage on a variety of episodes. This episode features this new drone. That's why I wanted to show it to you. Here's what the controller looks like. It's actually looks like an arcade. It looks like a video game controller. Really cool. Actually, these little wings come out here, and you this is where you place your phone. It becomes the eyes of your drone. It's got these foldable antennas and these really neat joysticks that control the movement of the drone. So yeah, really cool. And like I said, expect to see more wonderful aerial footage in future episodes of Arcade Hollywood. So, all right, let's get right down to it. I want to show you some BurgerTime statistics, some BurgerTime factoids, if you will. BurgerTime was released by Data East in August of 1982. Data East licensed BurgerTime to Bally Midway for the United States, and also Data East released some cabinets in the United States under the Data East name. Peter Pepper appeared in the movies Wreck-It Ralph and Pixels, amongst other movies. And also, the arcade version of BurgerTime was released as an upright and a cocktail cabinet. So, just a few factoids to get started on this episode. So right now I want to cut to some footage. I actually opened up the BurgerTime, cleaned the game, and attempted to get it working. So let's cut to the footage and let's see what happens. All right, everybody. Today, it's BurgerTime, and I'm going to do something I do with a lot of my games. I'm going to take the back door off of BurgerTime. I'm going to clean out the inside of the game, and I'm also going to install the switching power supply today to see if we can get BurgerTime running. I'm also going to run a little test on the monitors using one of my testing tools. So I think it's time to get this started. All right, I'm going to grab my DeWalt, my trusty DeWalt. We're going to head out here. I got the bolts. Like I said, a lot of games use bolts to keep the back doors off because a lot of these locks are gone. So let's pop the back door off. Get the back door off the BurgerTime. Okay, so as you can see, just some dust. It's not really that bad. The monitor is a little dirty, so what I might do is try to blow the inside off before I start the cleaning process. But yeah, hoping I can get this thing working. I'm going to show everybody some of my tricks. So I use a sander, a little Black & Decker mouse sander with a 220 grit. I like to go inside that wood there and just hit it just a little bit just to get the grime off. And as you can see, this BurgerTime looks amazing inside. I also cleaned the power brick and all the other parts. So just one of my little tricks. I use the Shark Vac, I use the Black & Decker mouse, and I also use my Black & Decker blower to blow out the debris and dust that's in there. So a couple little tricks you can do. I've done this for all my games. So right now, we have taken the glass off of the BurgerTime, and we've actually got some cleaning we've done inside the cabinet. This thing is ready. What we're going to do is we're going to paint the inside parts here of the thing. Right, Owen? We're going to paint black this here. We got a little bit of a scraping going on up here, so we need to do a little recovery. And I'm going to show you a different angle here. I've got one of my new gadgets. My new gadgets is the Mavic. Let me bring it down. So we are testing and using one of our new gadgets for Arcade Hollywood. It's the Mavic Air by DJI. It's pretty cool. So you can kind of see our work area here. We've got all kinds of stuff out. Thought I'd launch the drone and give you an aerial shot of our good stuff. Let me pan over to Moon Patrol. One of the games we'd like to get working this weekend is Moon Patrol. And I think it could be an easy fix, but you can see me over here. Never a dull moment in the arcade universe. Yeah. All right, everybody, let me show you the progress so far. So, as you can see, let me adjust my camera. I have painted the inside of the monitor area and a little bit around the edge here where the cabinet is. So now the next steps are to let this dry off, reassemble it, and install the power supply kit. Hopefully we'll have a working BurgerTime. I have installed the switching power supply and the arcade shop adapter for the BurgerTime. You can see, let me zoom in on here. You can see right there, I've got it installed. I actually used the brackets for the original power supply. I used the bolts to mount the new switching power supply. So I'll hold on to these. Let me get that. I'll hold on to these and keep them for something. So yeah, I'm going to put the board back in, and I'm going to see what happens. After our hard work today, let's see what's going on. So I fired up the BurgerTime, and the game is working. However, it does not have any sound. So we're going to have to pull the board and take a look and see what's up. But kind of a mini victory, because the monitor looks incredible. The monitor works great. One thing we are going to have to do is I'm actually going to replace the fluorescent light fixture that lights up the marquee. So this game is pretty close to working. We just got to figure out what's going on with the sound. I don't know if that's a arcade shop adapter issue, or if the board's got some sound problems. I need to do a little research. So, okay, everybody, here's something I've been doing to a lot of my games. I've actually been converting the lamps, the incandescent bulbs, to LEDs, and I use the soft LED type. It actually looks pretty close to the original fluorescent bulbs. So this is a really great upgrade to save energy and power. And I've got a little work to do on this game. I'm having some sound issues here. So I'm not officially 100% ready to call this one restored. All right, let's fire up the game. I'll show you what it's doing. So there is quite a bit of hum and buzz coming from this board. Okay, I mean, a lot of things are working as they should. But as you can hear, like, here, listen real closely. So listen real closely. I'm gonna put the mic up here. You can hear quite a bit of buzz in the speakers. So I want to come back here. we actually conducted a test on the 12 and the 5 coming out of the power supply. That checked out good. Right there is the amplifier area. There's a lot of caps there. And there's also some RAM chips and ROM chips right there. So I'm going to conduct some tests in the coming days, and I'm going to try to see if I can get this fixed. Okay, there is the old ballast configuration for the fluorescent lamps in the BurgerTime. And this is what I'm using now. I'm using the General Electric 18-inch plug-in LED lamp, and it's really cool. You can strip the wiring to make it direct wire, but I highly recommend this. This is a great option for these games to save and conserve on power, and the lights are a lot more reliable. So check that out. Check out the LED strip there. That is a really cool lamp, and it's a great option. It makes the games look really good. This is my spare BurgerTime board. This is the board that's making all the horrible buzz, and I think, as you can see, there's a bunch of caps where the amplifier is for the audio, so it could be an issue. It could be also these chips here could be an issue. So I need to do a little investigation and see what's up. I didn't think I'd run into a sound issue on the BurgerTime, but hey, that's how it goes in the arcade universe. You just don't know what you're going to get. That is what the game looks like with the marquee put back on. With the new LED lamp, it looks amazing. I'm going to start doing that for pretty much all my games. Yeah, and like I said, it doesn't have that flicker, and it doesn't actually look, it doesn't have that too white of look. It's actually a cool version of the LED. Pretty cool. Like I said, I don't think we can officially say that this game is 100% working, but it is playable. So I might move this game inside, and it's playable until we get the sound fixed. So stay tuned. We will definitely address the sound in an upcoming episode. All right, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Arcade Hollywood. If you want to participate in Picture of the Month, please send your arcade picture to discohollywood1@gmail.com. Once again, wanted to give a huge shout out to my good friend Mike Miller and his band Origami for providing me with all the amazing music for this channel. You can check him out at origami.tumblr.com. Coming soon to Arcade Hollywood, we will have Atari Centipede gameplay and review, the arcade update for March 2018, and much, much more. If you like what you see, please subscribe. Don't forget, you can check me out on Twitter, Arcade Hollywood at Hollywood Arcade. We are also out there on Facebook and Google+. Please email me with any comments or questions at discohollywood1@gmail.com. All right, this does it for another episode of Arcade Hollywood. Until next time, rock on.
Rock